The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2025 pre-winter, pre-Thanksgiving edition of the Local Show. Everything. It's pre all the stuff that's about to happen, right? I'm your host, Tom Soccocio Jr., along with my friend and co-host for today. It's going to be George Powers from Powers Accounting.
Good morning, Tom.
Steve is doing whatever. Good morning to you.
I think he's under the weather, yeah, he told me.
He's under the weather, all right, for the past year. So first up, we say a good morning, hearty, healthy good morning to Ed McCarty. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing fine.
Excellent. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully we'll make this a painless experience for you.
So far.
Ed, what is your business background? Where did you start? What did you do? All that.
Well, I grew up in a household with antiques. My mom's still with us, and she's been an antique dealer for 60 years, so I've been around antiques all my life. And one time we did lots of antique shows and had a shop and so on and so forth, and that kind of morphed into the fact that my mother told me I talked a lot, so I should become an auctioneer.
Wow.
And so I switched over to I did that as well, and we also did estate tag sales.
I see.
So yeah.
What side of town did you grow up on?
I grew up in Eastwood, so
okay.
I've always lived in the Syracuse area.
What high school did you go to?
Henniger.
Oh, you're a Henniger boy.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
That's great. Was Ange Natoli there when you were there? The resource officer?
He would have been there.
Right, yeah. Back in the day.
Yeah.
So, that's great. My grandfather was the Onondaga County commander of the Legion, which was right up there in Eastwood across from Blessed Sacrament.
Okay.
So I used to spend a lot of time up there playing the shuffleboard thing. You know, when you put the little salt down, and all that stuff. Anyway, so Ed, the antiques have gone through some interesting trends and things, because it doesn't seem like people are as into an antique as they were back when I was in my middle 30s.
Yeah, the antique industry has changed pretty dramatically. My description that I use quite often is the 70 to 90-year-old age group people collected all of this stuff, and the next generation down would be the generation that I'm in, and we either got the bug to collect the stuff or to make our houses unique, or we didn't. And the problem is, and I think the problem is the 20 to 40-year-old age group people are not interested in it. But I think that they think that they're being green by buying some new stuff and not doing the thing. But really, to be green today, you should be buying quality secondhand furniture, even if you're not buying it as an antique.
Right.
You're buying real wood. You're not buying man-made materials.
Yeah.
And on top of that, if you're concerned about trees and that kind of stuff, you're not chopping things down. You're buying something that's already there.
Right.
It's lived its life for 50 years, and if you take care of it, it'll live another 50 years.
It does seem like the kids these days, my understanding, there's some of them starting to come back into the reality of buying quality. And certainly I know the prices have come down, so they can pick up some pretty good pieces at some pretty good prices.
You can buy, if you're not looking to buy antiques, if you're just looking to buy quality secondhand furniture, we're talking about used Stickley, Hardin, Ethan Allen,
that's
solid wood, solid
stuff.
cherry, stuff that's quality stuff. You can buy that super reasonable. And you can buy stuff in beautiful condition.
That's great. And the same thing with plates and stuff like that, real china and real cookware that lasts forever.
You can get china and stuff. The only drawback with the vintage china is the fact is that everybody today wants to throw everything in a dishwasher or the microwave. Both of those things are not good for the china. But.
So tell us, why Climate Smart Storage, which is located over there off of South Bay Road, across from Delta Sonic. It looks like a big hotel. It's got a big door. It's climate controlled. Obviously, it's in the name, right?
Oh, yeah.
And they have that big kind of window. Why do you go there? What do you do there?
Well, Climate Smart, you've got an excellent description of it. It is a giant hotel of stuff. That's what it is. So I use the facility for myself for storage of stuff that I'm picking up out of different houses and stuff like that that I'm going to try to sell at a show or the flea market or do whatever with it. But I use Climate Smart a lot for customers. And part of my business now is I assist people in downsizing, selling off their stuff, moving their stuff to a new location, and sometimes we have to store their stuff. And why do I like Climate Smart is the fact that you drive in and you drive into a bay door. The door closes, you're in a climate controlled environment to unload your truck. You're not outside in the rain and the wind and the heat or any of those things. It's like inside. And it's super convenient for that. You're not worried about getting the stuff wet, taking it out of the truck, or wet putting it back into the truck.
So that's a big
cool.
advantage.
That's a huge advantage.
Yeah.
Right. And so people can go over there and get a tour. Who's the contact over there? Who's the girl you deal with?
Terry is the manager over there. She is just a super friendly person. She really does an excellent job managing that for the company.
Very good. ClimateSmartStorage.com is their website. Site? No, that's a site.
It's a site.
Yes, ClimateSmartStorage.com. And then their number is 234-4599. 234-4599. Ed McCarty is a customer over there. Thank you so much, and you have a great rest of the day, okay, sir?
All right, thank you.